Hope, you want to do the honors?
You sure?
Go for it.
The official end of the DARE campaign.
We tried to get the company back until Spencer slithered out of our grasp.
You really designed a crappy line to get the company back?
Oh, it was kind of a business strategy.
Fashion's like any other industry, sweetheart. It's very competitive.
Which Hope is going to find out pretty soon.
Whoa, wait, what's that look here I'm seeing?
It's really very exciting, actually. Hope expressed some interest in the business, so I talked to Donna and Katie, and they agreed.
And now I have an internship at Forrester Creations, starting today. Isn't that cool?
You mentioned this to your sisters instead of me?
Well, they are management. I had to clear it with them first. And I knew you'd be thrilled.
You are, aren't you, Dad?
Of course I am. I've always wanted you and RJ here. It's all about family.
What's all about family? Hope, you are looking fierce. You're like almost as tall as me now.
Oh, thanks. And I've been meaning to tell you, I love your hair.
The company is what's all about family. At least it should be.
And you're looking at the newest member of this family to be joining it.
Thomas?
Hey.
Shouldn't you be at work right now?
I was. I just needed a break. Starting to feel like a prison in there.
Oh. Uh-oh, you sound just like your dad.
It's like we're slaves, forced to work our best for the enemy.
Well, I know the DARE campaign didn't turn out exactly like you wanted it to, and we haven't talked about that.
Yeah, it's called desperation, you know?
Well, it's too bad it didn't work.
I'm sick for Dad. It's killing him what happened at Forrester.
I know. Here, can I give you a hug? You're not too old to hug your mom, are you?
I'm never too old for that. Wow, that makes me think back.
Yeah? The way things used to be?
Yeah, when I was a little kid, and the hug from Mom would make everything bad go away.
Things were a lot simpler back then.
Yeah. Lots. I never saw our lives turning out like this. You alone.
I'm not alone.
Well, without Dad, I mean. You gotta miss him.
Don't go there, please. Thomas.
I know. No point rehashing it. He's with Brooke to stay, I guess.
You guess.
He just seems miserable. Brooke and her sisters are part of that reason.
Look, I'm not going to do any Brooke bashing with you.
I wish it had worked out for you and Dad. That's all I'm saying. You know what? I don't think I'm the only person who needs a hug. I think Steffi does, too.
What do you think's going on with Steffi?
I'm not sure. But I'm worried about her, Mom.
You're worried about your sister?
Well, she can be so headstrong.
Well, you don't have to tell me that sometimes that gets in the way of her good judgment.
Well, she makes dumb choices about men.
Why, is she seeing someone?
No.
No. Is she talking to Rick or anything like that?
I don't see that happening.
Well, you just implied that it had something to do with what sounded like a man.
She's just feeling what we all are, being pushed around by the Logans and Spencer.
Okay, I know, but this will all be behind us one day.
You're more optimistic than I am. Or Steffi. She really took off on Brooke.
When?
After Spencer raked everyone over the coals about the DARE campaign, proclaimed we'll never get the company back, and made everyone feel like fools for trying. Steffi was furious. But what's the point of going head-to-head with Brooke other than creating a lot of bad karma?
So, are you saying she's made some bad choices?
In a nutshell, yeah. It could cost her.
Could it cause her to be fired?
A lot of things could happen, Mom.
You know what? I was going to go shopping, but now I guess I'll go have lunch with my daughter.
Just get her to talk to you. She's got a lot going on, and I don't want her getting in over her head.
I'm gonna be an intern here, which probably means I'll be doing a lot of coffee runs. Maybe I can even start drinking it. Or is coffee considered a drug?
You're gonna be too busy at the copy machine for that.
What about high school?
Hope's schedule is very flexible. She's in the work-study program.
But aren't you gonna, like, miss out on the fun? Those are the best years. Cheerleading, football, parties. I guess football games can be fun if you like that kind of thing. I didn't know you were a cheerleader.
I wasn't.
Hope's been studying up on the company.
Oh, I wouldn't call it study. I mean, talking to mom and dad, reading up on the history, tweeting with some friends who went to design school this year.
It's only her first day, but I can tell she is going to be a future star here at the company.
You'll hardly even notice I'm here.
All right. Well, time marches on here. Steffi and I have a few things to go over, if you two wouldn't mind.
Oh, no problem. I'll show Hope around and I'll start cracking the whip.
I'll tell you how it goes at dinner.
Okay.
I'll see you, Steph.
Oh, my God.
You upset?
Did you know about this?
Brooke just told me right now.
I just had to fake a smile. I didn't want to hurt her, but, Dad, she can't do this. This isn't right.
You and Hope have a problem.
No, Hope's cool. I'm just tired of sharing you.
What do you mean?
Dad, this office is the only place I actually have quality time with you. Father-daughter again. The way it used to be. Before you moved out.
Oh, Steffi. Sweetheart, our bond is still very strong. You know that.
I know, but when you leave work, there's just so many people between us. Brooke, Hope, RJ, Logan's.
I'm sorry if you feel cheated. I never meant for you to feel left out.
I just want a part of you that's all mine.
Hey, Mom, I'm glad you're here. Talk to Dad.
That's never a good way to start a conversation. I'm just here to ask you if I could take you to lunch. Hope started an internship here today. And Dad had no idea about it until now. Oh, let me guess. So this was a little surprise that Brooke and her sisters threw together for you? Some things never change.
So how do you like my in the workforce look?
Isn't that jacket mine?
Well, I had to make a good impression, don't I? Because of who my parents are. And I want people to get that I'm serious about this, too. What? Is it too much?
No. Seems like just yesterday you were playing dress up, tottering around in my high heels.
Please don't say that to everyone we see today, okay?
I can say what I want because I sat by your bedside when you had the mumps.
Here we go.
And the first day of school, when I dropped you off, I stood there in the bushes and cried until the principal sent me home. So I am allowed to say any embarrassing story I want to about your childhood. Oh, Hope. It's so good to see you here at work, all grown up.
Thank you for giving me this chance, Mom.
I think we'll be thanking you by the end of the week.
Maybe not everyone. I don't think Steffi is especially overjoyed to see me here. She probably wishes I worked anywhere but at Forrester.
Steffi, I know this is a surprise.
More like a disaster.
Okay, sweetie, don't overreact now.
I just feel like we're being outnumbered.
Doc, you want to help me out here?
Well, I'm sure this is just a lark for Hope anyway. She's on her way to college soon, and you have a very important position here already. You're head of PR, no doubt.
But there's so many Logans here. Everywhere I look, they're popping up.
Oh, come on. Now you're exaggerating.
No, she does have a point. This place is pretty much overflowing with Brooke's relatives.
Yeah, it's like a clown car. You open the door and like 100 of them come out. And now Hope. So why don't you just close the door, Dad?
Your father's in a very difficult position.
Thank you.
But then again, so are our children, okay? Even Thomas is feeling like he's being edged out.
He's never said anything to me.
Neither did I until now. We feel like we're getting pushed out of here by the Logans. And I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to upset you. But they didn't name me Stephanie Forrester for nothing. I'm standing up for myself, like she would do. I'm not accepting this without a fight.
Don't mind Steffi. She'll come around.
It's gotta be hard for her.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I mean, she expected her parents to be married and living in her house by now. I know how that feels. I mean, RJ and I have you and Dad all to ourselves. You know, Steffi and Thomas don't have the kind of time with Dad that we do. I mean, if we want his attention, we just talk to him at breakfast. Steffi hasn't had the chance to do that in a long time.
It's very sensitive of you to realize that.
Oh, I wouldn't blame her if she's already a little sick of me. It's like I'm the kid who gets all the Christmas gifts.
We think of all of you kids as ours. One big happy family.
I think mostly we're happy.
Yeah. I usually think that we're all in this together, and then there's days like today that remind me that we haven't resolved all of our issues.
I don't want her to be mad at me, but I don't know what to do about it if she is.
She's going through some difficult times right now. She's just a little moody.
She has a right. We have Dad.
Steffi, you mean the world to me.
I know.
Working for Spencer Publications is torture. I'd rather dig ditches. But I stayed, working for the devil himself, to make sure you kids got your legacy. That should prove how much you mean to me.
I think Steffi feels like she just wants to have a special place in your life.
Dad, you remember when I was a kid and we built a fort under the dining room table?
You had just had your tonsils out. I just wanted to make sure you felt better.
We tossed blankets over the chairs. We had a Christmas stocking as a flag.
Oh, yeah.
We built that together. We had our own language. And when we were in there, I felt like I had you all to myself. That is what this office feels like. This place is sacred. And when we worked on the Glamour campaign, that was the best gift you've ever given me. Dad, just don't take this away.
Sweetheart, Hope's got her heart set on this too.
She isn't a threat to you, Steffi.
I know, but she would be here.
What do you want your father to do?
No. Dad has contacts.
You want Hope to intern somewhere else?
She could intern at a fashion magazine or a photography studio. And she could learn that side of the business. She already has so much of you, Dad.
She needs my guidance, sweetheart. The same guidance I gave you at her age.
But you're my real dad, not hers.
Steffi.
Sorry, okay, just... You're my real father, and I feel like a part-time daughter.
I can't hurt Hope either.
Well, there has to be another solution to this.
There is. Dad, you can talk to Brooke and tell her that this is our special place. Brooke will talk to Hope, and Hope will understand. Because I feel like I'm losing you all over again. really wear these clothes.
Maybe if you had a safe to put them in at night.
$11,000 for one dress? Wow. You had a lot of money riding on this glamour campaign.
It's done well for us. It was Steffi's idea.
You're serious?
She's really very talented. She's been very involved in the company. It's just sometimes she oversteps boundaries and causes a little bit of friction.
So I'm not the only one she has a problem with. Has she made life difficult for you? Oh, come on, you can tell me the truth.
Honey, I just think that Steffi is testing her wings. And she kind of resents the fact that the Logans have participation in every aspect in this company.
What did I tell you? That sounds like Stephanie.
Steffi's her namesake.
Well, then maybe she should go work for her grandmother then.
Oh, stop. You shouldn't say that. We need her. She is an asset to this company. And you said so yourself. It's understandable that she has resentments.
There's no chance, though, that Stephanie could come back and work here, right?
No.
You're positive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Why?
Well, this jacket of yours is cute, but if she does, I think we should turn it in for matching bulletproof vests. Or maybe I should wear one anyway, just in case when Steffi's around.
Okay, I hear you. You know what? I'll talk to Ridge before things get too complicated, and he'll handle Steffi. Don't worry about it. Now, I want you to go down to the cutting room because they're waiting for you there, and you're going to learn every aspect of this business. And while I'm here, I'm not just your mother, I am your boss.
Yes, ma'am.
And I want to see that jacket back in my closet tonight.
Ridge, I think that we need to step back and take a look at this from Steffi's position, not just Brooke and Hope's.
Doc, let's not turn this into an even bigger conflict.
Why do you always have to defend them?
I'm just trying to be fair, sweetheart.
Well, the fact is that Forrester Creations is really supposed to be Thomas and Steffi's legacy, okay? But that's changed now because you and Eric lost control and the Logans are practically running this place.
Yeah, and how long till we're squeezed out, Dad?
That's not going to happen.
It's happening. Your worst enemy is married to Brooke's sister.
All right, it's true. Things are different. I never thought I'd have to work for a guy that I loathe. We all have to adjust.
Well, this is still going to be a problem for Thomas and Steffi, but it's one you can fix, unlike your situation with Spencer.
How?
By taking a stand, Ridge. This isn't even a Forrester family business anymore. The Logans and the Spencers are running this place. What they say goes. It's no wonder that Steffi feels like she's being cut out.
Oh, Katie CEO, maybe they'll give Hope a whirl.
Ridge, I'm telling you that our children's stake in this company is dwindling, and you're just letting it happen. You need to stand up and say something. There's a reason that she's feeling this way. Steffi feels like she's being challenged. She feels like she's being threatened by Hope.
That's enough, Taylor. Hope has as much right to be here as Steffi and Thomas.
Do you mind? This is a private family conversation.
If it concerns Hope, it concerns me. And I can't believe that you would use this situation to pass this Forrester-Logan feud down to the next generation.
No, that's not what I'm doing.
It certainly sounded like it.
Well, it's a little hard to get your facts straight when you're eavesdropping, Brooke. I'm standing here just simply defending my daughter's position in this company.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Girls, please, can we just take a breath here?
All I'm saying is that there's a reason that Steffi feels like she's being pushed aside here. And I hope her father can see that, too.
That sounds like emotional blackmail.
Well, you would know what that is.
Dad, are you finally getting my point?
Ridge.
Dad?
Ridge.